Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ika Nurulansari. My ID number is 20210106001H. Here I would like to explain about translation. Translation is changing a text from a language to another language, while translation and interpreting is different. Interpreting is transpose a spoken word from a language and another language. Translation is needed right now because only about 10% of people in the world speak English. There are some translation theories. According to translation expert, the first one is cut-for theories. Cut-for define translation is as the replacement of textual material from a language by equivalent to textual material in another language. And then Newmark theory. Newmark define translation as rendering the meaning of a text into another language in the way that the author intended the text. And then number 3 is Nida and Tabor theories. They defined translation as rewriting the message contained in the source language to target language to find the similarities. Nida divided his theory into 3. The first is philological theory, which is if the emphasis on the literary text, and then linguistic theory, which is if the emphasis on structural difference between source language to target language, and the last is sociolinguistic theory, which is if the emphasis on a part of communication process. And the next theory is Mildred Larson theory. Larson said that translation is a change form of a source language to a target language. And then Breslin theory. According Breslin, translation is remove strategy of idea and truth from a language to another language in written and orally. And the last is Will's theory. Will's define translation is a transfer process from a source language to target language which acquire synthetic, semantic, and pragmatic understanding. Okay, next I will explain about kind of translation. There are 3 kinds of translation according to Roman Jacobson. The first one is interlingual translation. It is transforming a text to another text according to translator interpretation in the same language. Example, changing a poem into prose. And next is interlingual translation. It is transforming text. It is transforming source text message into target text. Example, changing an Indonesian poem into English poem. And the last is intersemiotic translation. It is interpreting a text into another sign or system. Example, changing a novel into a movie. While Safori divided translation into 4. The first is perfect translation. It is translation which is often to see in the public area. Example, dilarang merokok, B, no smoking. And then adequate translation. This translation is made for readers who aim to get the general information of the text for fun reading. The translator is free to paraphrase the sentence to make the readers get the plot of the story. Example, translate an English novel into Indonesian novel. And number 3 is composite translation. It is a serious translation. This translation is made source text transform well to target text. The last is research and technical translation. It is translating a text related to science or technique. Example, translating an English research into Indonesian. Okay, I think enough for me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.